was the summer of 1994 and Blockbuster Video had just announced their World Video Game Championships. People could head to their local Blockbuster to sign up for a chance to compete against the world's best in video games. There would be 2 store champions who would move on to the next round, and so on, until the final contestants would compete in Fort Lauderdale, Florida for the finals. It was a huge success, and they came back the following year with a follow-up contest. Well, I'm in Portland, Oregon at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and Blockbuster is here, back with another video game challenge.
All right, guys, we are at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I got Blockbuster Video set up over here. They're from Bend, Oregon. It is the last Blockbuster in existence, but they also have the Blockbuster Challenge. It's a video game challenge. I've signed up. I want to see how far I can take it. They're doing the first, I believe, 60 contestants that get the best high score. They're going to move on to round 2. So we got round 1 right now. We're going to go play some games. Hopefully we'll advance. Let's check it out.
So, how good are you? You leave all your challengers drowning in a wake of ions, but are you ready to take on the world? The 1994 Blockbuster Video World Game Championship. Get to Blockbuster now and sign up to take on the world.
With my buddy Evan, we are signed up for the Blockbuster Challenge.
Group C.
Group C. We're going to see how high score we can get.
We're going to see.
We're going to see. Should go well, hopefully. They're homebrew games or something.
Yeah,
something we couldn't rehearse for, unfortunately.
All homebrew. You're picking up VHS tapes.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Unlike the past events in the 90s, the games we would be playing were one of a kind, made for this event. Round 1, Uchusen Showdown, a retro-style arcade shooter where the player has 2 minutes to collect as many VHS tapes as possible, played on the Sega Dreamcast. Round 2, Kobayashi Maru Redux. You'll have 3 minutes to time jump through the skies and go for that high score, played on the Atari Jaguar. Round 3, Rebooteroids Blockbuster 180 Challenge, an asteroids-inspired shooter where you'll have 3 minutes to shoot as many objects as you can for the high score, also played on the Atari Jaguar. A fun scene occurred on stage when cosplayer Nico came on stage as Dr. Disrespect, the 2-time Blockbuster Challenge champion, talking some smack to last year's champion, held here as well.
Winner, 1993, 1994, Blockbuster Video Game Champion in the online gaming community.
I'd like to remind everybody he's already winning this tournament currently. And do you think you take him down?
I'm gonna definitely do my best. Absolutely.
Well, all right, I'm proud of you. I'm actually rooting for him. I think that this is like, come on.
Oh, I'm coming for you.
Okay. Well, for real though, everybody's curious. Like, he really did win last year, so we'll see how this goes. Again, I refer to you as the Michael Jordan of Blockbuster World Championships.
I was now called to the playing area to try my luck at the first game.
Okay, here we go. Score battle. Okay, here we go.
My first round with the game, I chose to use the analog stick on the Dreamcast controller to maneuver the ship around. I was really getting a feel for the game and seeing how sometimes if you touched the top or bottom of the stage, you would get stuck, so I tried to avoid that.
I think there are some enemies here.
My hands were starting to get sweaty as I missed those glorious 5-point red VHS tapes.
You get stuck a little bit if you get to the top. Yes. Go down. Oof, got it. Okay.
I really wanted to do good on my first attempt, but I failed.
Oh, we crashed. Blast.
I still had 2 other attempts to set a qualifying score, though.
Oof, there we go. .207. That's close. 249 is the top score. Okay. Much appreciated. Yay, Gwenny Gwen.
Good job.
That's pretty neat. You can see me on the big screen up there. I don't know if I was playing on there.
Somebody was playing. I wasn't sure who.
Oh, okay.
Apparently you were sitting next to a champion, so.
Oh yeah, we were chatting with him.
His game playing.
So that was the Blockbuster Challenge there. So we'll see how I do with if I get a high enough score, I'll come back tomorrow,
Oh, yeah.
essentially, to compete in that. I was glitching out a little bit. They were saying
It
like
looks like they were
you
having
get
some
stuck.
problems.
They said you could reset. Like sometimes I get stuck on the bottom and this and that.
Yeah.
But what do you think? You did good. Well, I can't remember my score now.
Oh, I did all right. I got 208. So
208.
We'll
Okay.
see.
Yeah, it was definitely a little wonky on some of the. Like it would it boost you ahead?
So we were just talking about
hit
that.
something?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like it does this thing and it made me go past all these lines and then
And
it
I was
slowed
like-
me up and I was like fighting to
like,
get stuck in the corner.
I was like, get the red tape, boosted it past it. I'm like, I guess I'll get the blue that are worth 1.
I know I got real tricky. I got a 204 on the first run and then I was like, dude, I think I like figured this game out in 30 seconds and then I just went, I killed myself after 55 points from running up and down into the walls. And
Oh, you did. Wow.
And then I was like, well, I got this third time. I really got to like make sure I just like
Focus.
finish.
Yeah.
At least.
Oh, get
and
to the
see-
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got there with a couple of health, was able to pick 3 of the 4 up at the end, you know.
Nice. Paul, how'd you do?
I hit a 238. I had the highest score for about 10-15 minutes. About 10-15 minutes until the last year's champ came in and overtook my score.
Right. Yeah, I saw him on stage before, so he came
Yeah.
back on there.
No, funny thing was his second run was my score
Your
exact.
score. Wow.
Yeah, we tied, and then his last run was that 249.
Nice.
It was great just hanging out with everyone after we played, discussing our scores. I hadn't seen Paul in a few years, and I know he holds some great video game records, so it was cool to be able to compete alongside him. While we were there, they did have a cool little area set up just like the inside of an old Blockbuster video store. You could walk around in it, browse the aisles, and it certainly brought back some nostalgic memories.
Blockbuster by me, I would definitely get like used video games all the time. I'd go there, maybe get a movie, but definitely use video games.
Growing up.
Homeward Bound.
Absolute favorite growing up.
Yeah.
We watched this so many times.
I've definitely seen it.
I'm sure Lindsay loved the dogs.
Oh, right. Homeward Bound. All right, we found some tapes to rent.
Sure.
I was gonna get a magnet,
Okay. How much more of those?
and I guess I might as well get a membership card too. I put my membership card into the wallet. All right, that was kind of the experience of shopping at Blockbuster here at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Babe's taking some photos, nostalgic. Love this sign that they got out here, and yeah, it was a cool experience. Picked up some VHSs. I got the VHS player at home.
VCR, babe.
What am I saying? The VCR.
VHS.
Oh, I have the VHS at home. The VCR player at home.
It had its own word.
3 hours later.
So we're out getting some pizza. Flying Pie just got the text message that I advanced to round 2 in the Blockbuster Challenge. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. we got to be there to see if I can place once again in advance. Day 2, me and Evan got enough high scores, so we're in day 2. Day 2, round 2 is here. Me and Evan were just waiting around to hear our names called and get on the hot seat once again to prove ourselves as gamers. We're kind of waiting. They gave us a high score of what to beat. I don't know how close I'll get to it. I think it was like 50,000. Yeah, 50,000. I'll be happy with what, like 25 after that?
I don't know. I don't know how, it's weird. We went from a game where it was like the scores was 250.
Right,
was
now
like
they
the
amped
top,
up.
and now it's like 50,000. So it's like, what's good? What's my ratio here?
We'll see. The anticipation grew as we waited, but we also picked up some tips from other gamers who got a chance to play the game, hoping this would maybe give us that advantage we needed to get a qualifying score. Evan was called up before me, so I was able to capture his attempts at Kobayashi Maru Redux. This time we were playing on the Atari Jaguar, and the controller, it's quite different from that of a Dreamcast controller.
So 30,000 your first one.
Evan's first score was 30,000, a mere 20,000 short of the high score so far. I was up next to try my hand at reaching my goal of 25,000 at least. Again, I never played much Jaguar, so this controller felt foreign to me. It's like a little squishy with the D-pad of like
It is a little squishy.
I mean, they said it plays like asteroids, but
That's what I was kind of asking. Are the controls like as crisp?
like a wonky, I don't know. I mean, you definitely want to be moving on screen just to get to the enemies. My nerves were kicking in. You only had 2 attempts at this game for a high score, and my lack of control of the ship was making me doubt my skills as a gamer. One quick slip up and it was over and I was out.
Russ with Jaguar controller in hand, fighting boss 1.
Got it. All right.
Warp zone time.
The heart's pumping. Got it.
I was getting into a good rhythm. Ship after ship fell to my shots. But then the unthinkable happened. My screen went black. We were told if the screen went out, we could choose to start the game over. Maybe it was the adrenaline or I simply forgot, but I chose to press on. I thought I'd be okay.
We're still alive.
It's alright, screen went black, but we don't care.
But I immediately got shot after losing one of my lives. My timer was running low with only 10 seconds left on the clock.
It's pretty close with time. Can we at least get 25,000? Do I get more time with it? Oh, okay. 24,004.
They really dote him on the time.
That's the first one. Call that guy over.
I was a mere 96 short of my goal. I had hoped to beat that in the second attempt, but as you will see, that did not pan out as I would have liked.
Wow, that was it. 6,000 on that one. Well, hey, first time was a better charm.
First time was the charm.
Sweet.
Well, we've entered.
Top 16, we're almost done actually. We're gonna send text messages out. Top 16 to come back on.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, well, I just finished playing the shooter style game they had for the Blockbuster Challenge, and now we have to wait to see if we got enough high score. They're only doing 16. The 16 contestants are going to move on to round 3. I got like 27,000, I think. It's not super high. Evan ended up doing about 35,000. So my second round, I bailed on it. 700, I think, or 7,000 maybe was my points. So I don't know, waiting for the text message to see if we make it into the next round, and that'll be the final round.
So while I waited for the results of round 2, I walked around the convention some more to kill some time, and I ended up finding myself on the opposite side of the con where the Tetris World Championships were going on, and the crowd was huge, as it is always.
All right, we got the text message right here, and it says, unfortunately, your score was not high enough. So I didn't make it into the final round, but I did text Evan, and he is in the final round. So we're gonna see how far he can go. We're gonna catch up with him for the Blockbuster Challenge. Evan, you made it to the finals.
I'm in, buddy. I was surprised, but now I'm. We'll see, dude. I think I'm ready. It seems like a very similar game.
Okay.
But a little bit even more like Asteroids. It even looked like the stuff kind of broke apart. But you get like, it looked like you had bonus shooters. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
do we know if it's on Jaguar again? Or?
I think so. I think it's another great Jaguar game with that fantastic controller. Best 3-button controller around.
Curse that controller. The D-pad was so squishy. I blame the hardware, right? I blame the equipment.
Always.
That's why I didn't place.
Ended up running into Nico, who had cosplayed Dr. Disrespect the day before, but now is in his Cloud cosplay.
Out here, you made it to the finals.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, pretty good. What was your score in it?
I got 52-ish thousand.
Nice.
So I was told top 5.
Oh, see that?
Not that we keep track, but
I ended up not placing. I think I got, what was mine, like 25,000.
it was a tough game. It was a really tough game, and it was hard to prepare for it because it's hard to find like information about it online. So a lot of us are going into it blind. So
yeah, I mean, luckily one of the contestants gave us some pointers after he played. Was like, get the parachute guys, right? You get more points with that.
Kind of what we're doing is just kind of sharing tips as we're going, and like, all right, guys, that's how we're doing it. So it's a really good community. You know, we're all competing, but everyone's really trying to help each other out.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey, good luck in the finals. Hopefully, at least make top 3, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
And that's what you have to think about with this contest like these. Sure, they can be competitive at times, but I had such a great time talking to the other contestants, sharing tips and tricks, and what we liked about the games and what gave us trouble. We were living in the moment, and it all brought us together by our love for video games, and well, Blockbuster Video. And you can say, wow, what a difference indeed. Okay, Evan was taking his turn at Rebooteroids to see if he could set a good score that could earn him a spot in the winner's circle.
Like Ricky Bobby, I kind of feel like I'm wasting a lot of time here.
You're about halfway with the what looks like. And your bar, the progression bar on the side.
One at a time.
Timer's almost up. Go, go, go.
I think it said I was out.
That was it?
Must have been out.
So that's your first. 12,930.
Coming up pretty short on his first attempt, Evan only had one more shot to set a higher score, and with the timer bar ticking down, every second counted.
Maybe 20 seconds? I don't know.
No, it's done.
It's done. So close to 20.
I mean, it's my respect.
Yeah, 19,000. I think that was a good
Second or
attempt.
third right now. I mean, the first one was 19-7, and the guy that beat him was 20-something, so...
That's good. You got one more wave of contestants, I think, up.
One more wave of good people who would probably shut me down. But hey, I'll take it.
Right now, you're doing good then.
Yeah, it's better to go first because now I'm feeling like at least I'm on a leaderboard.
I dig it.
We spent the rest of the time watching the final contestants play and chatted with each other about what we could have done better on the game, but we all were having a great time. Before you know it, awards ceremony was upon us, and they had Tim Kritzrow, the voice of NBA Jam, to do the announcements. Boom shakalaka.
Hey, you know when you play Rebooteroids, it helps if you have a little Boom Shakalaka energy drink. That's right, Boom Shakalaka energy, guaranteed to give you 6 extra inches of vertical.
This competition is over, everybody. If you would like to give our participants a round of applause.
Let's go.
Tonight's winners for the Blockbuster World Championship #4 and a high score of 2,740, Jeremy Hogg, Boom Shakalaka. Jeremy delivers the trifecta, comes in third. Who do we have at 23,250 points? None other than Nick Black! Nick Black! Hey, congratulations, my friend.
Nice, there we go. Number 1 coming up.
Number 1, the winner from the Blockbuster World Championships in downtown Portland, Jeremy Martinez! And get this, 23,730.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
Wow, congratulations.
Love the hair.
Hey.
Good game.
And with that, that was the conclusion of the Blockbuster Video Game Challenge 2023. Nico took home $1,500 in cash, one of 3 officially licensed Sega Dreamcast VMUs, and Blockbuster merchandise, and of course, the trophy.
Nice, you got the goods and everything.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got a couple pictures in there. You got your video.
You are the man. Thank you.
Hey, congrats again.
Yeah, here, I'm have my backpack over.
Awesome. So that was the champ, the Blockbuster Video Championship. Excellent.
Bring the trophy with you.
If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button to let me know, and hopefully this event can make its return next year at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. And if you ever want to visit the last Blockbuster Video, it's still open and operating in Bend, Oregon. That's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, I'm RussLyman, and keep your world fun bit by bit. I'll see you next video.